AppLLM by Abacus.ai is revolutionizing how we create digital content using a revolutionary approach called vibe coding that's taking the tech world by storm. And trust me, once you see what it can do, you'll never look at web development the same way again. What is vibe coding, and why is it revolutionary? So what exactly is this vibe coding thing everyone's been buzzing about? The term was introduced by Andrej Karpathy, a co-founder of OpenAI and former AI leader at Tesla, in February 2025. In his own words, vibe coding means giving in to the vibes, embracing exponentials, and forgetting that the code even exists. Basically, you focus on the outcomes rather than getting bogged down in technical details. Here's the wild part. I've been testing this out for weeks, and it's mind-blowing how it transforms the entire development process. Instead of wrestling with code, servers, and technical jargon, you simply describe what you want, and the AI handles everything else. It's like having a world-class developer at your fingertips who just gets it. But wait, there's a crucial distinction that separates true vibe coding from just using AI assistants. As AI researcher Simon Willison puts it, if an LLM wrote every line of your code, but you've reviewed, tested, and understood it all, that's not vibe coding. That's using an LLM as a typing assistant. True vibe coding means accepting the AI's output without needing to fully understand every line of code. It's about trusting the process. And that brings us to AppLLM, which might just be the most powerful implementation of vibe coding we've seen yet. But before I show you exactly how it works, let me ask you this. What would you build if technical limitations were no longer a barrier? Keep that thought in your mind as we dive deeper. How AppLLM works, the magic behind the curtain. I'll never forget the first time I used AppLLM. I typed in, "Build me a photo editor with Instagram-style filters," and sat back, skeptical. 30 seconds later, I was staring at a fully functional photo editor, complete with sliders for brightness, contrast, saturation, and a dozen filters. I hadn't written a single line of code, yet there it was, working perfectly in my browser. So how does AppLLM pull off this magic trick? When you open AppLLM, which you can find at appllm.abacus.ai, you're greeted with a simple interface where you can type your prompt. As soon as you submit it, the AI springs into action, generating the entire code base for your application while you watch in real time. It's like peering over the shoulder of a developer who types at superhuman speed. The most fascinating part is how intuitive the interaction feels. Let's say you want to tweak something. Maybe the color scheme doesn't match your brand, or you want to add a new feature. Instead of diving into the code yourself, you simply tell AppLLM what you want in plain English. Please add a sign-up page so new members can register for the book club. The AI immediately understands, updates the code, and regenerates that part of the site with your changes. And here's a feature that saved me countless times. If you don't like what you see, AppLLM includes a versioning system that lets you revert to previous versions. You get up to 5 reverts, which means you can experiment freely without fear of breaking your project. But the real question is, just how powerful is this tool? Can it build anything you throw at it? The answer might surprise you. What can you actually build with AppLLM? I've seen people create everything from simple landing pages to complex interactive applications using just a few prompts. One particularly impressive example was someone who typed just 2 words, photo editor, and AppLLM generated a fully functioning photo editor in seconds. When they asked for more features, the AI added additional filters, text overlays, stickers, and the ability to download edited images. Another user created a financial tracker that let them add a stock portfolio, manage transactions, and included data visualization capabilities. It started as a basic layout and evolved into a robust multi-page app through a series of clarifying prompts. You might also be wondering how AppLLM compares to other AI coding assistants like ChatGPT, and that's where things get really interesting. AppLLM versus ChatGPT, why it's the true king of vibe coding. I've spent countless hours with ChatGPT trying to build web applications, and while it's impressive, the experience doesn't come close to what AppLLM offers. Here's why. First, ChatGPT gives you code snippets that you need to piece together yourself. You still need to set up a development environment, handle deployment, and troubleshoot issues. With AppLLM, the entire process from idea to deployed website happens in one seamless environment. Second, AppLLM shows you the results in real time. You don't have to copy-paste code into your editor and refresh a browser. You see your application taking shape right before your eyes, which makes the iterative process much faster and more intuitive. The Abacus.ai ecosystem, a complete AI-powered development workflow. AppLLM doesn't exist in isolation. It's part of a suite of tools from Abacus AI that includes ChatLLM and CodeLLM. These three tools work together to create a seamless development workflow that covers everything from initial concept to final deployment. The best part, you can access all three tools for just $10 a month. When you consider what you're getting, essentially an AI-powered development team at your fingertips, that price is almost unbelievable. But there's something even more profound happening here. Something that might just change the future of software development as we know it. The future of development. Is vibe coding the new normal? We're witnessing a fundamental shift in how software is created. For decades, building websites and apps required specialized skills that took years to master. Now, tools like AppLLM are democratizing development, making it accessible to anyone with an idea. This reminds me of what happened with photography. Once upon a time, taking great photos required expensive equipment and technical expertise. Then smartphones came along and put a capable camera in everyone's pocket. Did this put professional photographers out of business? No, but it changed the landscape forever and created new opportunities. But you don't have to wait for the future. You can start vibe coding today. Getting started with AppLLM. If you're intrigued by the possibility of building websites and apps without code, here's how to get started with AppLLM. 1. Head to appllm.abacus.ai to sign up. You can get access to AppLLM, ChatLLM, and CodeLLM for $10 per month. 2. Start with a simple project to get familiar with the tool. Try creating a landing page or a basic interactive app. 3. Experiment with the iterative approach. Start with a basic concept, then refine it through additional prompts. 4. Don't be afraid to ask for changes or new features. The more specific you are, the better results you'll get. 5. Explore the connection between AppLLM and the other tools in the Abacus AI ecosystem. With your subscription, you can build up to 5 different applications and do 2 deployments per app. If you need more, you can purchase additional computer points. The world of development is changing, and tools like AppLLM are leading the charge. Whether you're a business owner looking to establish a web presence, a creator with an app idea, or a developer curious about new workflows, vibe coding opens up exciting possibilities. So, are you ready to start building? The barrier between your ideas and reality just got a lot thinner. Visit appllm.abacus.ai today and see for yourself why AppLLM is truly the king of vibe coding. And if you do create something cool, drop a link in the comments. I'd love to see what you build. Remember, the future belongs to those who can adapt to new tools and methodologies. Don't just watch the AI revolution happen, be part of it. Your next great idea is just a prompt away. Subscribe for more AI news and updates.